Good morning, champions. I hope you are preparing very well for your board examination. Actually, I was a little busy with my offline sessions, so I couldn't got time to record this videos. Okay, so this video is dedicated to those topic which are another two mark based questions in your board examination. See, as per the heading you must be observing, here it's mentioned find the errors, mention the type of errors. If no error, find the output. See, I have categorized it into three parts. You are getting error based questions, and I have also mentioned here you need to mention the type of error whatever you are getting. And if you are not getting any kind of error in the questions which is mentioned here, you need to find the output. Okay, you can do it in two ways. Either you watch this session fully whatever I'm recording, or you can go to question by question. You can just pause them and you can just write your own answer whatever you are getting from that particular question, and you may match your answer with mine. You can go in either ways. Okay, so let's start this video. Okay, so as you can see, you can just pause this and you can just see this particular question. Do you find any error in this first question? Is there any error in this first question? See, observe this very carefully. Yes, we are having error, that is syntax error. Here we are having syntax error. You must be wondering, so how? See, instance variables, these are my instance variables, and instance variables are can only be accessed by the help of the objects or by the instance of the class. But here you must be observing that int a and b are already declared before the method, and those are used inside the main method. So here what will happen in the error, you will be getting I think you will be getting that these are not static variables. So remember, students, whenever you are declaring any instance variable and you want to directly use them inside the method, either you can go for two process. Either you need to make the variable static, make the variable, declare the variable with static keyword, or create the object inside the method and access them. This is one of the method. Just use this way. Static int a, static int a is equal to 5 semicolon. Let me put static int b is equal to static int b is equal to 6. Okay, if you will go in this way, you can easily access inside the main method. This is the step 1. Step 2 is create an object inside the method. Suppose your variable are already instance. Inside the method, I'm talking about inside this main method, create an object. Program ob is equal to new program. Okay, I have created one object, and I will be writing system.out.println or system.out.print ob.a plus ob.p. In this way, what will happen? My instance variable will be accessed inside this particular main method. Okay, I will be also saying you the error, type of errors, and what can we do to rectify that error as well. I will be teaching you in this particular video. Okay, have we got this? And when we will be following this method 1 and method 2, the answer which we will be getting, that is 11. Okay, in either of the processes. Did you get this? This is very important. This is a competency based label kind of question. Now number 2, see, public void display. This is my function definition, and inside the function definition we know this, that we need to mention always with data type variable, data type and variable. If it is called by reference, then class name and the object name. So I need to write in this way. Okay, this is the correct way, and here also I will be getting, that is a syntax error. Okay, type of error is syntax error, and this is the rectification. This is the rectification of my error. You need to also follow the same thing. Okay, whenever you are pausing this video to work out with the questions, just make sure, are you able to find out the error? If you are able to find out the error, find out the type of error, and also write a statement where you can rectify that particular error. Okay, let us follow this way. Now look at this particular question. A is equal to 7, b is equal to 0. So here 7 by 0, right? 7 by 0. Which kind is this an error? Yes, it is an error. Which type of error is this? This is an error. Let me write in red pen. This is an error. Which type of error is this? This is runtime error. Okay, this is runtime error. This is runtime error. Why runtime error? Because we know this. Any number you are dividing it with 0, the problem will come when the program is running. Okay. So how to rectify this? You can only rectify this by changing the denominator to numerator. 0 divided by 7. Okay. The answer you will be getting, that is 0. Other way for rectification I couldn't see, because it's a runtime error. As the questions are designed in such a way, we can only invert our denominator to numerator and numerator to denominator. Okay, did you got this? Okay, now did you get this? Okay, so see, in this particular question, int a is equal to 5 for, see, you must be wondering, sir, here why there is a semicolon, why nothing is declared or initialized in this particular part. And let us see, are we able to find out the type of error? Is this question contains an error? No, this questions do not contains any error. Why this questions do not contain any error? See, declaration. What does this for loop wants? Declaration and initializing the value, semicolon, condition, semicolon, updation. Here what have I done? I have declared and initialized the variable not in the for loop body but outside the for loop. But I have represented it with a semicolon. So here I will be not getting any error. This is absolutely correct question. This is absolutely correct form of statement for representation. So what will happen? It is absolutely correct. So what will I be getting? 5 is 5 greater than is equal to 2? No, 5 is not greater than equal to 2. So you will not be getting, no output will be printed. Even though this is a correct way to represent my for loop, you will be not getting any output. Why? Because this condition is false. A is not greater than equal to 2, but the representation is absolutely correct. You will be not getting any error. You may try it out in your BlueJ. Okay, now did you get this? Because we know for loop, you see what do this for loop says. For loop says that you need to have a declaration or initialization of a variable, you need to have a condition, and you need to have an updation, and it should be divided with semicolons. See, we are having everything inside the body, or it can be outside the body as well. You can also see most of the questions are also prepared in this way. You must be observing this. If I am writing int a is equal to 5 and here semicolon, and here I will be writing a is greater than equal to 2 semicolon this, and what will happen? Some questions are prepared in this form also. Is this correct? Absolutely correct, because see, initialization is already done, initialization is done. Here this is condition, and the updation has been done, that is inside the loop, inside the body of the loop, and there is a semicolon, as it is written in the body of the loop, this will also contain a semicolon, and this question is absolutely correct. Okay, did you get this? Now let's move to another question. This is a very beautiful question, as you can see. Just take a moment and just try to find out, is there any error in this particular question? I have written this question horizontally. Okay, why have I written this? Because this kind of questions can also be made in this program to confuse a examinee. By knowing I have done this, so that you should look to this question very carefully. See, if this question would have been come to my examination, then how would have been my approach? Let me see. I would have just see this. Is this switch correct? Is this switch is written in a proper way? S is capital. Yes, it is absolutely correct. Here there is a variable which is my choice, and my curly braces is started. I will be observing, is this curly braces closed somewhere? Yes, at the right hand side it is closed at a particular part. Then I will be approaching, yes, there is a case. But here it is 1.8. Here I will be just taking a pause, and I will be thinking that yes, I have studied that it is often said, and this is a correct thing as well, that whatever your choice would be, your choice will be either a character or a string or an integer data type. But here we are observing choice as floating data type. See, 1.8, 2.3, these are floating data type, and in switch case, choice as floating data type is not allowed. So here comes the error. Yes, and let me check the other part as well. System.out.print, very good. So 5 into 2, and there is break. Yes, so there will be termination. Very good, this is absolutely correct. And this part system, here also there is an error. S is written in lower case, so S will be in uppercase. Then system.out.println 7, this is absolutely correct, break. and curly braces is closed. You must be wondering, sir, where is the default? Dear, default is just an optional statement in a switch case. Okay, this is also an important point. You are, most of the students must be observing this kind of questions in your school exams as well, that default is just a optional statement, is just an optional statement in switch case. Optional statement in switch case. You may or may not write the default in your switch case. That is written for the convenient purpose, because if a user will be giving a choice which is not present in our case, so automatically it will be taking you to that particular default statement. So it's just an optional statement in switch case. In switch case. Okay, is it correct? Yes. Okay, let's move. Number 6. Just take a moment and just figure it out. Is this correct or not? String z is equal to 1, 2, 5, 6, right? And here string c is equal to integer dot parseInt z. Now just see me, what is the use of integer dot parseInt? Just take a moment and think. Just take a moment and think, guys. The usefulness of integer dot parseInt is that whatever z will be, if this kind of method is mentioned, that means string is converted to integer. Yes or no? So I will be observing two things. Is this argument which is given here, provided over here, is it a string? Is it a string? Yes, absolutely it is a string. Yes or no? Absolutely it is a string. Here it's correct. Okay. Then what does it say? Whenever the string will be converted to integer, what should be the data type to store this? Of course it's an integer. Of course it's an integer. But can you observe here? It is stored in this string. It is stored in string. So here comes an error. So here also it will be an syntax error. Syntax error. And the above as well. I have forgotten to say this. This is also syntax error. Okay, syntax error. Very good. Okay, understood this. How to rectify this? Just take it off and just write one integer here. Just change your data type. This in this way you will be able to rectification. This is just the rectification. Okay. Now look into this number 7. I am giving some moments. Just go through this number 7. It's a very interesting program. Competency based label. I've always said to my students, if somebody is watching my video, somehow it will help you in your board examination in some or other way. Just take a moment to this question. It's a very beautiful question. Faster. Or you can pause this. Okay. Shall I start? Okay. So number 7. What does this number 7 says? See, a very beautiful. This is this particular question is from the topic function overloading. Okay. Function overloading. Okay. Just give a moment, guys. In this number 5, I could see another error actually. In this number 5, I could see another error actually. That is the switch case. Switch. Just remember, whenever you're writing switch, is my first letter of a switch is in uppercase or in lowercase? Just take a moment and think, guys. Of course, it is in lowercase. Very good. Your my students are very alert. They are just messaging me कि sir और एक error भी था आपने देखा नहीं. This is an error because our s is in what? Switch case of s should be in lowercase, but here it is in uppercase. This is another error. You need to find out any kind of error which is present in my question. Okay, in that way you will be getting better marks. Now, okay. Now let us do this question. Number 7. See, this is a question from the function overloading. Okay, so just see, I'm just making you to understand this. You can pause this and work out. See, this is program. It is absolutely correct. Class is absolutely correct. No error. Void display, absolutely correct. No return, nothing is returned, something is printed, absolutely correct. This is non-parameterized function, and here function overloaded. Okay, because my display and display, both the function are having the same name. This is parameterized function. Easy. Parameterized function. This is non-parameterized function. Let me explain this as well, so that anywhere you are having doubt, you can just clear out your doubts. But this is static, so it's a kind of static parameterized function. Okay, So here comes something I have written, and here this is my main method. Okay, main method, and here there is a function, there is a function, there is a, this is my function call, yeah, method call. But you can observe that here I have not created any method for it. See, display and display are, both of them are called without any creation of the object. Is this correct? Absolutely wrong. Wrong for which case? Whenever I am calling a non-static function. It is absolutely correct for this display, because this particular display is called, this is static function, and we know this static function do not need any creation of the object. We can call it directly because it is directly called by the class, not the instance of the class. So see, 10 has been assigned by this, and display means we are calling the function display, which is a static. But the another display, as it is non-parameterized and also non-static, non-statics are always called by the creation of the object, by the help of the object. So here comes the error. Actually, error is this particular part. This is the error. So again, syntax error. Syntax error. How to rectify this? Create an object. You can do in two ways here as well. Here as well, you can go for two ways. One, make it static. Which should be make static? That non-parameterized function. Make this static void display. Make this static. Okay, this is one of the way. Second is create an object. So the class name is program ob is equal to, you must be wondering, sir, why every time you are using ob? Because ob is very convenient for the name of the object. Then ob dot display I will be writing. Okay, if I will be rectifying this two thing, just see me, what is the what's the output shall I be getting from out of this? If my wrong portion is rectified, then what's the output shall I get? Is this Shubham sure? Just see, just look into this, just comment me key. So that will be a small gap, class, then plus c, which is 10. If my ob.display is called first, then the parameter, then the static function is called for the second time. If somebody will say, sir, if I will be calling the static function first, then the non-static ones, then this will be ulta. Key class 10, then again Shubham, Shubham sir. Okay, did you get me? Here my my non-static is called first. Non-static, I'm writing in this way. Non-static first, then the static is called. Then in this part, static function is called first, then my non-static. Are things becoming easy? Yes, very good. Okay, let us move to another question. Number 8. String A is equal to crash, string B is equal to quotes, boolean z is equal to a dot compared to B. Do you have any kind of error over here? Or absolutely this question is correct? There is an error. We know this. A dot compared to B. Whenever a string is compared to another string, and we are using compared to, the return type is an integer. But here I am storing this everything in boolean. So here comes in the error. So the error is my this particular part. Boolean. Okay, boolean. So whenever I am doing A dot compared to B, it should be stored in data type, that is integer, that is int. Okay, so here also comes an syntax error. Now just say me, when I will be rectifying this error, what should be the output that I will be getting? Crash course C A dot compared to B. So capital C's ASCII value will be subtracted with lowercase ASCII value, because first A dot compared to B is written. A dot compared to B. So capital I is ASCII code subtraction with lowercase ASCII code, which is minus 32. So the answer you will be getting after rectification will be minus 32. Okay. Okay. Now let us move to another part. Okay, if you're wondering, sir, how these things are working, actually I have created a video on all on the methods of the string class as well. Okay, I will be mentioning it in I button. You can just go to that particular video, and you can just watch if you are confused about the methods in the string. Okay, now number 9, mat.cbrt minus 27. Is this correct or wrong? Is this correct or wrong? It is absolutely wrong or correct? Correct, because negative numbers can have a cube root. The best example is minus 3. See, what is this mat.pow what is this cube of minus 3? minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3, which is nothing but minus 27. See, the answer that I have got is in negative only. So this is absolutely correct. So the answer, so the output that I will be getting right from here will be minus 3.0, because we know for mat.pow, mat.cbrt, our return type is in double. That's why the answer will be minus 3.0. Very easy. Now comes the most interesting part. So what if I'm having a negative number and there is about to find out the square root of it? Absolutely, this is syntax error. Syntax error. Is this syntax error or is this runtime error? Let me give you two choice. Is this syntax error or runtime error? It is runtime error, because there is never a wrong in this syntax. See, I'm writing math, m is capital, dot sqrt is in lowercase, and inside that there is a value, and here also I'm a number. So by syntax it is correct, but by running it is wrong, because here a negative, we cannot find out the square root of a negative number. So this is an error, that too what, runtime error. And how to rectify this? Just use a positive number. Suppose if I will be writing 9 instead of minus 9, then my error is rectified. Then what shall be I getting as my output? 3.0. mat.sqrt, mat.pow, mat.cbrt, everywhere our return type is in double. Okay, did you get this? Have you enjoyed this video, guys? Have you enjoyed this video, champions? Okay, so now my next concern about you is, see, can you see this? As you are already mature with your content, you are, most of them are knowing what is YouTube and everything. See, this is my analysis of the YouTube. In last 28 days now, my subscribers means these are the content whichever are watched by the subscribers, that is 41.1, and there are most students who are watching this content but have not subscribed yet. Why are you not subscribing? You are enjoying this video, you are learning right things from it, you are getting valuable. See, there are 58.9% of the students who are watching this video but yet not subscribed. Please subscribe to this channel. See, this is the channel. You must be knowing this, right? Why I'm showing this. Okay, so like to this particular video, comment on this particular video, write the feedback. Sir, I have enjoyed this. Sir, this is the concern. So these are the doubts. You can write everything in the comments and share it with your study partner. Very simple. Yes, and subscribe and press on the bell icon, so that every video whatever I will be bringing after this, it will be notified to you. You shouldn't go and just type it down and just search for the videos. Automatically you will be getting the notification. You know this. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are preparing very well for your board examination. All the best, champions. Bye bye.